Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys, I wasn't even planning to record anything today, but we got some great news yesterday, which was that the Born and Raised SB is now loaded back up at one particular location. We're going to get into it in this video, kind of discuss some other details at the moment, and yeah, we'll get into it from there, kind of discussing this SB and the release for it. So if you guys want more content like this, you guys can check out my Instagrams, give me a follow here. Got some content coming here this week, so feel free to check that out. I think that'll be tomorrow. And you can also check out my friend and I's group if you want to start cooking more as a reseller. Again, check out our website. We're going to have people that'll be running this drop for you all, so they'll be able to copy you a pair and help you secure it. And you can see everything else offered here. Of course, the undermarket sneaker deals we do, for example, $100 carbon foams recently. Those are going to be a great pair that rises in value. And of course, always keeping you guys updated with the proper information, early info, restock pings, raffle pings, and of course, showing you how to source in your own so you can pay less for your kicks and save some money when doing it and make a profit, or just get the personals that you want. So I hope to see you guys down below on that wait list. You will get a response within 24 hours. You just gotta click here, and then yeah, you'll be able to enter all that in, and we'll get you sorted. I hope to see you all there, and let's get into this release coming up. So as you guys can see, yesterday Born and Raised posted on their Instagram basically the whole on the turf symbol, or not symbol, but on the turf is kind of like the catchphrase that they've been using for the Born and Raised SB. It's one of the phrases that's on the back of the sneaker. I think we have a photo of it up here, so I'm trying to see if I can show that to y'all, but it's not, you can see on the front here, it's embroidered one block and then at a time, but on the back, it says right here, it says on the turf on one of them, and I believe on the inside of one of the tongue tags as well. But aside from that, again, you guys can see they have said 9/28/23, so September 28th, we're going to be seeing it released, and that's what Born and Raised posted on their Instagram. Now, one thing I want to mention about this, you guys can see their website also has a countdown, which means that we're going to be seeing a Shopify release for this SB, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with some of the other ones. For example, the iconic Orange Lobster Concepts SB Shopify drop. You guys remember that was a very messy release, kind of one that was a little bit, I guess, harder per se to kind of get like a hand of, and also one that was just a little bit messy in terms of like the queue. There was a lot of delay. Bots were getting into the queue, before manual users were, and I'm sure the same thing will happen with this. Born and Raised is not, any stranger to being botted. I will say that they recently did some 8-ball tees. Those were impossible to cop manually. Those got botted to death. So same thing is going to happen with the SBs on this site. Now, is it going to be impossible for a manual user? No, it will not be impossible, because again, with these Shopify releases, you still actually have a pretty good chance, because keep in mind they might have an option for like shop pay or something like that. I'll have another video coming out on this, kind of like a how-to cop. This just kind of getting into discussing some of the details, and of course the resale on this pair is way up there. I mean, you probably saw, I'll pop it up on the screen, that photo recently at SneakerCon where there was somebody with like 100 plus pairs. Again, that's the reason why skate shops in the US are probably not going to be dropping this. That's why we'll see very few locations, if any locations, raffling off this one in the United States. Internationally, could be a different story, but in the US, none, because of, again, they probably have already been backdoored. Your local skate shop probably doesn't have their pairs anymore. Reason for that, A, StockX sales are very nice, and then reason B being that, Nike actually probably recalled it back, because keep in mind, Nike originally had some skate shops got in trouble for backdooring pairs, which means that Nike probably was asking for the stock back and they didn't have it all, and they were probably like, okay, how did this happen? The release hasn't even came out yet, and then they banned some of those skate shops from getting pairs for a bit, because they figured out like, oh hey, this release is getting backdoored massively. And that happened after the Born and Raised, one of the founders passed away, Spanto. Hopefully I said his name correctly. I might have messed it up. I'm sorry, I'm not like huge on Born and Raised, but again, I do remember when that happened. It was like a car accident or something. It's not something I'm really trying to talk about here on the channel, because it was not something that's like, again, like a good thing per se. And the fact that caused the price of the shoes to go up is just kind of like, really? But again, we've been here before. Same thing happened with Kobe's when he passed. I mean, it's that's just how it is. With some things in the resale market, it's kind of hard for me to explain, because I don't really get it, but I kind of understand, because it stops a lot of like certain collaborations being done. I don't think it's gonna be like obviously the end of Born and Raised. I'm pretty sure there was another founder. I could be wrong about that, but just gonna get that out of the way. But you guys can see we do have the countdown here. That is what you guys can stay tuned on, and then we will be seeing the release for it. Gonna let the vacuum go by right here. But yeah, just stay tuned on this countdown. This is gonna be the main location we're gonna be seeing the sneaker drop on the Shopify site. It's gonna be your best chance. And we'll also have more information down below, like of course in the group, showing you guys how to get the pair, like a whole full drop guide, all the details you really will need, so you'll be able to secure this release. And that'll pretty much be what we can help you with, whether you're in the EU, US, again, wherever you're at. But I'm excited that we did see, Born and Raised post it. Again, you might also remember recently Nike and Born and Raised were filming a commercial for the SB. So now seeing the release very shortly after, we probably will see the commercial coming out any day now. I mean, that would be my assumption, unless I'm not sure what that would have been. What else it would have been, because everybody had pairs of Born and Raised Dunk Lows, so that's only what I can assume it was some sort of photo shoot or commercial. But I'm very excited for this release. I know you guys are as well. Of course, the current resale prices, I'll show you all that right now, just to show you how crazy this sneaker is. There's literally nobody having this sneaker for sale on StockX. I think StockX actually stopped the sales for it. I could be wrong on that, but I think they did stop the sales for the sneaker. So as you guys can see, a lot of these ones are selling up at $700, $600, $800. I mean, if you get to a big size, then it really gets high up there. But honestly, the people that bought this pair before the drop, took a decent dub, because now these are not going to be back down at those prices. Now, since the market has been set so high, and it's going to be so hard for a manual user to secure this sneaker, I mean, there's no way these go for these aren't going to be under 500. I'll say that. And I think that, especially for the big sizes, just because those are going to be lower stock and much harder to scoop. So that's at least what I can mention to you guys about this release. We have it coming soon on the Born and Raised site, maybe some skate shops, but at the moment not in the US, and we might see some internationally. But just stay tuned. We'll keep you updated here on the channel, and of course down below we can help you cook all these drops, so don't miss out. We were cooking today on the teddy bears. We have that release. You guys can check us out. Again, you see the undermarket sneakers we do, and again, here is some examples. For example, brick flip calls, easy profits. We do this stuff every single day. Really easy to do that. Even like you can see members getting into undermarket deals, some St. John's and Kobe's we did recently. You can see hitting on the teddy bears, someone hitting 7 right there, showing them how to buy, and of course some of the recent undermarket deals. But yeah, we teach you this so you can really benefit from what we offer. So I hope to see you guys there. You can check my Instagrams down below as well. So stay tuned for the future content we have there, and that'll be everything I mentioned to you guys. I'm ending that screen recording. Let me know if you're ready to cop a pair. It is going to be very hard, but hey, if you don't try, I mean, what can I say? If you don't give it a shot, then you're not going to get it. You know what I mean? So, hey, even if you feel like it's impossible, I feel the same way sometimes, right, about some releases. But if you don't try in the first place, then you're never going to get it. So you got to put in the effort. Make sure you guys are staying in the loop and staying tuned, and we got you guys. So I'm Tristan. Thank you all, and I will catch you all in the next video soon. Peace.